another game. This is the first game of our WNBA HoopLand Commissioner's Cup series. So let's get into it. The 4-5 Seattle Storm versus the 6-2, currently the number one team in the league right now, the Dallas Wings. Let's get into it. This is the first time these two teams are meeting all season, in the season so far. Starting lineups for the Seattle Storm: Dominic Malunga, Flau'jae Johnson, Ezi Magbegor, Jordan Horston, and Natisha Heidemann. For the Dallas Wings: Paige Becker, Zazie Fudd, Alana Smith, Arike Gumbuale, and Jessica Shepard. As we're heading into the jump ball now, and it will be Dallas ball to start the game. Beckers is going to give it to Fudd. Lacey Fudd for three. Misses. Johnson has the ball. Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson to Malunga. Malunga inside. Puts it up. Misses. Shepard gets the ball. Shepard to Beckers. Beckers for three. It's good. Paige Beckers starts off the game with the first three. Flau'jae Johnson to Dominic Malunga. Malunga inside, gets it in. Beckers brings the ball up. Beckers gives it to Jessica Shepard. Shepard to Gumbuale. Gumbuale in the corner. Missed. Malunga has the ball. Malunga gives it to Magbegor. Magbegor misses. Beckers the rebound. Beckers tries another three. She hits it. 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Paige Beckers, and she has all 6 points for the Dallas Wings. Malunga, mid-range is good, and Malunga has all 4 points for the Seattle Storm so far. Beckers to Gumbuale. Gumbuale misses. Johnson with the ball. Johnson. Screen from Malunga. Johnson inside. Johnson gets it in. And we're tied at 6. Flau'jae Johnson gets in. And a great screen there for Dominic Malunga. Beckers gives it to Fudd. Fudd for three. Misses again. Out of bounds, Dallas. And Seattle. It's Seattle ball. Maddie Segrist checks in. Flau'jae Johnson has the ball up top. Johnson to Dolson. Dolson inside, gets it in. And the Seattle Storm take their first lead of this game. Beckers gives it to Alana Smith. Alana Smith backing down. Dominic Malunga, and Alana Smith gets it in. 8-8, tie game. Johnson gives it to Malunga. Malunga on Smith. Malunga misses. Smith the rebound. And Beckers has it. Beckers to Segrist. Segrist puts it up. Misses. Horston gets the rebound. Horston gives it to Johnson. Johnson for three. Misses. Oh, she makes it. That was such a clean three. I didn't even realize she made that. Segrist inside gets it in. And it's a 1-point game. First points for Maddie Segrist. Flau'jae Johnson gives it to Horston. Jordan Horston backing down Maddie Segrist. She gives it to Stephanie Dolson. Dolson for three. Misses. Beckers the rebound. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers takes the mid-range. No good. Dolson the rebound. Stephanie Dolson. Dolson gives it to Malunga. Malunga for three. Malunga drains it from downtown. 7 points for Dominic Malunga. And the Seattle Storm lead by 4. Beckers screen from Awakiware. Beckers for three. Beckers drains it down. 9 points for Paige Beckers, and it's back to a 1-point game. Arike Gumbuale goes to the point guard position. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne gives it to Johnson. Johnson, screen from Horston. Johnson by herself gets it in. Arike Gumbuale with the ball. Gumbuale, screen from Shepard. Gumbuale gives it to Segrist. Segrist for three. No good. Storm ball. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne to Mitchell. Mitchell backing down Beckers. Mitchell puts it up and misses. Fudd with the ball. Easy Fudd gives it to Awakiware. Kiware backing down Dolson. She gives it to Beckers in the corner. Paige Beckers gets a three. 12 points in the first quarter. And Beckers ties the game. Melbourne gets a screen from Dolson. Melbourne takes the jumper, no good. Dallas ball. Odyssey Sims checks in for the first time this game. Sims gives it to Awakiware. Awakiware to Gumbuale in the corner. Misses. Dolson with the ball. Dolson all by herself. Stephanie Dolson inside. Misses the layup. Odyssey Sims with the ball. Sims gives it to Awakiware. Awakiware backing down Dolson. Kiware misses. Our Pham gets the rebound. Pham gives it to Samuelson. Samuelson for three. Sims gets the rebound off of Samuelson's miss. Odyssey Sims gives it to Awakiware. Awakiware to Arike Gumbuale. Gumbuale for three. She misses. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne, screen from Pham. Sims recovers. Melbourne takes the jumper and it's good. Seattle with the 2-point lead. Odyssey Sims with the ball. Odyssey Sims puts it up. Sims for three, no good. Melbourne from deep, no, and she misses. 18-16, end of the first quarter, and the Dallas Wings are down 2. Paige Beckers has 12 of their 16 points. So the Dallas team is going to need to step up if they want to win this game. Beckers checks back in. Tiffany Mitchell, screen from our Pham. Mitchell inside, puts it up, no good. Shepard has the ball, nobody guarding her. Shepard to Beckers, Beckers for three, no good. Out of bounds. Storm ball. Azai James checks in. Jade Melbourne with the ball now. Melbourne gives it to Pham. Pham inside gets it in. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers gives it to Alana Smith. Alana Smith inside misses. Dallas down by 4. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne for three. Misses. Smith the rebound. Alana Smith gives it to Zai James. James being guarded by Samuelson. James puts it up and she airballs the layup. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne gives it to Samuelson. Samuelson for three. Samuelson misses. Beckers with the ball. Beckers to Shepard. Shepard inside. Gets it in, and it's a 2-point game once again. Tiffany Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell tries a three after breaking Agumbuale's ankles and misses. James with the ball. Azai James gives it to Jessica Shepard. Wide open, nobody guarding her, and she ties the game up. 20-20. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. No good. Alana Smith. Nobody guarding her this time. Smith inside. Gets it in. And Dallas Wings take their first lead since early in the first quarter. 4 points for Alana Smith. And the Dallas Wings have a 2-point lead. Melbourne to Samuelson. Samuelson for three. No good. Alana Smith gets it, and the Dallas Wings call a timeout. Odyssey Sims checks back in. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers gives it to Agumbuale. Agumbuale for three, no good. Smith tips it back, and Beckers gets it in. 14 points for Paige Beckers. Natisha Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann gets almost picked by Paige Beckers. Heidemann for three, misses. Baum gives it to Heidemann. Heidemann another three, misses again. James almost loses it. Isaiah James by herself. She gives it to Beckers. Back to James. James gives it to Beckers. Beckers for three. It's good! Paige Beckers with 17 in the second quarter. 27-20. Horston gets inside. She gets it in. First 2 points for Jordan Horston. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers to Gumbuale. Gumbuale for three. Gumbuale misses. Pham with the rebound. She gives it to Heidemann. Gives it back to Pham. Pham to Malunga. Malunga backing down. Smith. Malunga gets it in. It's a 3-point game. AZ Fudd checks in with Awakiware and Leroux. AZ Fudd gives it to Awakiware. Awakiware puts it up. Misses. And Flau'jae Johnson has the ball. Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson gives it to Stephanie Dolson. Dolson puts it up. Misses. Fudd gets the rebound. And it's a rookie versus rookie. Leroux gets it. Leroux gives it to Sims. Odyssey Sims for three. It's good. First 3 points for Odyssey Sims, and the Dallas Wings are back up by 6. Natisha Heidemann gives it, and it's a turnover for the Storm. Leroux gets a steal. Leroux screen from Odyssey Sims. Leroux gives it to Gumbuale. Gumbuale for three, no good. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball. Johnson gives it to Dolson. Dolson for three, misses. Dolson has it back. Dolson gives it to Malunga. Malunga to Horston. Horston backing down Gumbuale. Horston puts it up. Horston misses. Gumbuale gets the rebound. Gumbuale brings it up. Nobody guarding her. Gumbuale gets it in. She gets her first bucket of the game. 32-24. Alicia Clark checks in for the first time in the game. 55 seconds left. Flau'jae Johnson gives it to Ezzy Magbagor. Magbagor inside, being guarded by Leroux. Magbagor misses. Segrist the rebound. Maddie Segrist with the ball. Segrist to Shepard. Shepard inside, and one for Jessica Shepard. Shepard is heading to the free throw line. First free throws for Jessica Shepard, and she makes it in. 7 points for Jessica Shepard as the Dallas Wings now lead by 11. Flau'jae Johnson takes a three. Johnson misses. Out of bounds. Dallas ball. 28 seconds left. Sug Sutton checks in for the first time in a Dallas jersey. Alicia Clark. Clark puts it up. Alicia Clark for three, no good. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball. Johnson takes a three. Johnson hits it from downtown. 27-35. Alicia Clark gives it to Jessica Shepard. Shepard inside gets it in. 9 points for Jessica Shepard. And it's a 10-point game by halftime. 27-37. Malongo with 9 and Beckers with 17. It's a crazy game. AZ Fudd checks back in, and so does Alana Smith for the Dallas Wings. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball. Johnson. Gives it to Samuelson. Samuelson to Malonga. Malonga misses. Smith gets the rebound. Alana Smith is going to give it to Paige Beckers. Beckers for three. Misses. Johnson brings the ball up. Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson gives it to Horston. Horston for three. No good. And it's out of bounds. Dallas ball. Our farm checks back in. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers. Screen from Alana Smith. Beckers for three. Beckers drains it in. 20 points for Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers has been unreal in this game. Our farm inside. Puts it up and she gets it in. 4 points for the rookie Our Farm. Paige Beckers gives it to Alana Smith. Alana Smith with the ball. Fading away. Misses. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball now. Johnson to Heidemann. Heidemann for three. No good. Beckers with the ball. Beckers gives it into Smith. Smith inside gets it in. Nice play there for the Dallas Wings as Paige Beckers spots teammate Alana Smith. Flau'jae Johnson gets a screen from Our Farm. Johnson, deep three. She gets it to fall. Flau'jae Johnson has been a killer in this game. Fudd, screen from Uru, and Fudd gets it in. AZ Fudd, the #1 overall pick in this year's draft, gets her first bucket of the game. Malunga puts it up, no good. Farm gets it. She gives it to Johnson. Johnson for three, misses. Flau'jae Johnson still has it. Johnson finally gets one to fall after so many offensive rebounds for the Seattle Storm. Beckers brings the ball up. Paige Beckers gives it to Jessica Shepard. Jessica Shepard inside gets it in. 11 points for Jessica Shepard. Flau'jae Johnson brings the ball up. She gives it to Samuelson. Samuelson for three, no good. Beckers the rebound. Beckers maneuvering around defenders of the Seattle Storm defense. Shepard inside gets it in. Jessica Shepard has been incredible with 13 points in the game. Samuelson gets it in. Flau'jae Johnson sees her teammate cutting and she gets it right to her. First points for Katie Lou Samuelson in this game. Beckers gives it to Fudd. Fudd mid-range is good. 4 points for AZ Fudd. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball. Johnson. Screen from Dolson. Johnson for three. Misses. Shepard the rebound. Beckers with the ball. Beckers hits a three from deep. 23 points for Paige Beckers. Odyssey Sims and Enrique Gumbuale check in. Johnson has it. Johnson to Magbagor. Magbagor gets it in. First points for Ezzy Magbagor. Sims Gives it to Shepard. Shepard inside. Misses. Flossie Johnson with the ball. Johnson. Gives it to Cook. Zaya Cook backing down Paige Beckers. Cook inside. Gets it in. 40-53. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Odyssey Sims. Gives it to Paige Beckers. Beckers. Puts it up. No good. Flossie Johnson with the ball. Johnson puts it up. Johnson misses. Smith with the ball. Odyssey Sims gives it to Beckers. Beckers mid-range is good. 25 points for Paige Beckers. Flossie Johnson pokes it and it's a backcourt violation. Jade Melbourne, Mackenzie Holmes check in for the Seattle Storm. Odyssey Sims for 3. Sims drains it in. 40-58. Odyssey Sims with 6 points. Jade Melbourne to Ezzy Magbagor. Magbagor misses and Clark has the ball. Alicia Clark to Leah Rue. Leah Rue puts it up and she gets it in. 20-point game. 40-60. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmes puts it up. It's good for Mackenzie Holmes. 43-60. Time is running down in the third quarter. Odyssey Sims puts it up. Sims from deep. Misses. Melbourne gives it to Holmes. Mackenzie Holmes inside. Puts it up. Misses. Misses everything. Segrist takes a 3. Maddie Segrist misses. Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne. Screen from Dolson. Melbourne inside. Misses. Alicia Clark with the ball. Clark from the logo. Alicia Clark drains the 3 at the buzzer. Alicia Clark. Amazing bucket there. 15 points for Flossie Johnson. 25 for Paige Beckers. 63-43 as we head into the last quarter of the game. Clark brings the ball up. Clark gives it to Odyssey Sims. Sims gives it to Segrist in the corner. She misses. Zach Cook with the ball. Cook screen from Malonga. Cook puts it up. Misses. Dallas ball. Clark gets it. She brings it up. Alicia Clark is going to give it to Sims. Odyssey Sims for 3. It's good. 9 points for Odyssey Sims. Jade Melbourne with the ball. Melbourne inside. Gets it in. 4 points for Jade Melbourne. Beckers checks in. So does Easy Fudd. Beckers. Screen from Fudd. Screen from Clark. And Beckers gets it in. 28 points for Paige Beckers. As she has been a humongous part of Dallas' lead in this game. Magbagor puts it up and misses. It makes it in. Leroux inside. Leroux puts it up and she gets it in. Melbourne brings the ball up. Melbourne. Screen from Malonga. Jade Melbourne gives it to Malonga. Malonga puts it up. Misses. Leroux gets the rebound. Beckers to Leroux. Gives it to Alicia Clark. Clark misses everything. Malonga with the ball. Malonga gives it to Holmes. Holmes in the corner for three. It's good. Mackenzie Holmes drains a three. Paige Beckers with the ball. AZ Fudd puts it up, and she gets it in. 6 points for AZ Fudd. Jade Melbourne gives it to Zai Cook. Cook screams from Magbagor. Cook puts it up, and she gets it in. 21-point game. Dallas still with the lead. Beckers for three. No good. Magbagor gets the rebound, and Melbourne brings it up. Melbourne to Malonga. Malonga inside. Gets it in. 11 points for Dominique Malonga. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers to Leroux. Leroux to AZ Fudd. Fudd for three. It's good. First three of the night for AZ Fudd. Of the day, sorry. Melbourne puts it up. And it's good. 6 points for Jade Melbourne. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers to Clark. Clark inside. Gets it in. 78-56. 2 minutes 47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Flau'jae Johnson with the ball. Johnson. Screen from Awafam. Johnson takes the three. Johnson hits the three. 18 points for Flau'jae Johnson. She's gone crazy. Beckers. Screen from Alana Smith. Beckers to Smith. Smith puts it up, and she gets it in. 8 points for Alana Smith. Flau'jae Johnson attempts another three, and it's good. Flau'jae Johnson with 21 points. Paige Beckers with the ball. Beckers to Leroux. Leroux to Rika Gumbuwale. Gumbuwale in the corner for three. She has 5 points. Johnson. Screen from Baum. Johnson another three. It's good. Flau'jae Johnson. 3 back-to-back threes in a row. It's just been crazy. Azai James gets it to AZ Fudd. Fudd for three. Fudd hits it. 12 points for AZ Fudd. Zai Cook with the ball. Cook to Mitchell. Mitchell inside gets it in. Azai James brings the ball up. James to Leroux. Leroux to Segrist. Segrist for three, no good. Zai Cook with the ball. Zai Cook gives it to Carly Samuelson. Katie Lou Samuelson, I mean. Samuelson backing down Smith. She gives it to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell misses. Segrist gets the rebound, and James brings it up. Fudd fading away, misses. 54 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's looking like it might do it for the Dallas Wings. Katie Lou Samuelson gets a 3 seconds in the key violation, and it will be Dallas ball. Azai James to Leroux. Leroux to Fudd in the corner. Izzy Fudd misses. Awafam the rebound. Awafam gives it to Katie Lou Samuelson. Samuelson for three, misses. Azai James has the ball. James to Segrist. Segrist backing down Holmes to Izzy Fudd. Fudd in the corner for three. It's good. 15 for Izzy Fudd. Zai Cook with the ball. Cook to Pham. Pham with Leroux being on her. And Pham misses. Leroux launches it. And Dallas takes their first win of the Commissioner's Cup. Dallas Commissioners Cup record is 1-0, and the Seattle Storm 0-1. Paige Beckers, 28 points, 8 threes, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. She is the well-deserved player of the game as the Dallas Wings lead 89. Dallas Wings win 89-67. Let's check out the box scores. Beckers with 28, Fudd with 15, Agumboale with 5, Shepard with 13, and Alana Smith with 8. Segrist with 2, Sims with 9, Clark with 5, James with 0, and Uru with 4. That's it for Dallas scoring. For the Storm, Flau'jae Johnson with 24 points. Jordan Horston with 2 points. Ezzie McMagor with 4 points. Dominique Malonga with 11 points. Stephanie Dolson with 2. Awa Pham with 4. Jade Melbourne with 6. Tiffany Mitchell with 2. Zai Cook with 4. Katie Lou Samuelson with 2. And Mackenzie Holmes with 0. That's it for scoring for the Seattle Storm. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this was our first Commissioner's Cup game. We have so much more coming your way. And hope to see you guys at that one. Peace.